Hey Budget Squad, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to click on today's video to join me for another budgeting adventure. In today's video, we are going to be creating my budget for June using my May paycheck. If you are new, welcome. My name is Summer and I'm currently on a financial journey to pay off all of my debt while saving money at the same time. Here on my channel, I am documenting my journey to financial freedom and I make videos on budgeting, paying off debt, saving money, and pretty much anything money related. If that's content that you're interested in, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join the Budget Squad. I would love to have you become a part of my YouTube family. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. I truly appreciate your support. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. I am so excited to be filming and sitting at my desk. I do budget using a zero-based budget and with the help of the cash envelope system. And like I said, we are going to be budgeting out my May paycheck. If you're new to my channel, I do budget using my real numbers. I am a teacher, so my income is public record, so I do go ahead and share that information with you guys. I do get paid once a month on the last working day of the month, so my paycheck on May 31st is going to cover all of my June expenses. If you are new to budgeting, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and list all of your income sources. I do budget using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom, but you do not have to budget using this workbook. You can budget using a piece of paper and pen, or there are several templates that you can get online to use. But I really like the Budget by Paycheck workbook. It definitely helps me to stay on track and it helps me to keep my finances organized. So the very first thing you want to do is list your income. My teacher income is split up into two accounts. The majority of my income does go into my checking account, and $6,894.03 was deposited into my checking account. And then I also have an additional $400 that goes into a summer saver account. It is a savings account that accumulates a lot more interest than your typical savings account. I think it accumulates 6.5 interest. And then I have about $500 of extra income come in a month. Now that I have my sources of income, we need to add up all of my sources of income to get my income total. So $6,894.03 plus $400 plus $500. My income total comes out to $7,794.03, and we're going to go ahead and put that on the income total line. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. I did get my puppy and she is playing right next to me, so if you do hear noise, that is her. Now that we have our income total, the next thing that we want to budget for is for our fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are expenses that tend to stay about the same every month, and they're typically due on the same date each month. I have gone ahead and filled out my fixed expenses, but I will go over those with you guys now. My mortgage is $3,937.38. It did go up about $10. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to call and find out why. I do have an escrow account, so I'm thinking my property taxes might have gone up, so that is why I saw about a $10 increase, but I will look into that and let you guys know next month. My HOA is $475 a month. My cell phone is $155.54 a month. Oh, that is not right. The next line right here is for SDG&E. I do not have an SDG&E. Looks like this one is broken. Oh, this is not whiteout. This is actually glue. No wonder why it's not working. I do not have whiteout right now, but I will get some. So my cell phone is $155.54. My internet is $65.31 a month. I have an instant ink subscription for my printer, which is $7.57. I do have an Epidemic Sound subscription, which is $17.99 a month. I do have an Audible subscription, which is $14.95 a month. I do have iCloud extra storage for my cell phone, which is $2.99 a month. I do have a WW subscription, which is $23.99 a month. I do have Cinch warranty for my home, which is $35.99 a month. I do have an Oura Ring, and that subscription is $5.99 a month. USAA, which is for my car insurance and homeowners insurance, is $113.86 a month. I have an Orange Theory gym membership, which is $169 a month. I have a Coomers membership to a local winery in my area, which is $25 a month. My Peloton subscription for my Peloton spin bike is $44 a month. I do invest with American Funds, $150 a month. And then I have a Apple bill that's due every month for my son's cell phone and Apple Watch, and that is $41.58 a month. Sorry, I had to stop filming. My puppy was making a lot of noise and she was getting restless, so I went to take care of her, but now I'm back. So we went ahead and listed all of my fixed expenses in the workbook. All of my expenses do not fit in this section, so I did have to use this Post-it to write 2 additional expenses. My student loans are $87.41 a month, and then I do have a personal loan for $249.72. I was able to find some white out in my purse, so we will go ahead and white out this SDG&E right now. There was a credit on my SDG&E, so I do not have a payment this month, but it will resume next month. So I did go ahead and keep it in this section. That way I remember next month to add it to my June paycheck budget. So now that we have all of my fixed expenses, let's go ahead and add those up to get my bill total. $3,937.38 plus $475 plus $155.54 plus $65.31 plus $7.57 plus $17.99 plus $14.95 plus $2.99 plus $23.99 plus $35.99 plus $5.99 plus $113.86 plus $169 plus $25 plus $44 plus $150 plus $41.58 plus $87.41 plus $249.72. So my bill total comes out to $5,623.27. That is not looking right. I'm looking at my Excel sheet and it's not matching up. So my mortgage is $3,937.38. My HOA is $475. My cell phone is $155.54. My internet is $65.31. Instant Ink is $7.37. USAA is $113.86. Epidemic Sound is $17.99. And I forgot my son's piano lessons, so let's add that. My son's piano lessons is $110 a month. So that brings my bill total out to $5,733.27, and that does match my Excel sheet. So let me go ahead and write that on this line. So my bill total comes out to $5,733.27. So if we take my income total of $7,794.03 and minus my bill total of $5,733.27, that means after paying all of my bills, I'm left with $2,060.76. So we're going to go ahead and put that on this line, $2,060.76. So now that we have budgeted for my fixed expenses, the next thing that we want to budget for are my variable expenses. Variable expenses are expenses that tend to fluctuate and change month to month. These are my cash envelopes. So I'm going to put my $2,060.76 on this leftover line, and now we're going to budget for my cash envelopes. Food is going to get $600. Gas is going to get $300. Fun/entertainment is going to get $150. Health and beauty is going to get $300. Guilt-free is going to get $100. Miscellaneous is going to get $100, and then household is going to get $100. So now let's go ahead and add up my cash envelopes to get my envelope total. 600 plus 300 plus 150 plus 300 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100. So my envelope total comes out to $1,650. So now let's take my leftover amount of $2,060.76 and subtract my envelope total of $1,650. That means we are left with $410.76. The next thing that we want to budget for are for sinking funds. Sinking funds are extra savings that you save for throughout the year. This month we are not going to be budgeting for any sinking funds, and then we're also not going to be budgeting for any extra debt. However, we will budget for extra savings. So we have my summer saver, and then we'll have a buffer. And then I will go ahead and wipe out this. This was in the wrong section. So our leftover amount is $410.76. We're not budgeting for any sinking funds. And then our leftover amount would still be the $410.76. We're not budgeting for any extra debt this month. So now we're going to budget for extra savings. My summer saver gets $400, so we're going to budget for that. And then I'm going to keep the remaining $10.76 in my checking account as a buffer. So my saving total comes out to $410.76. So if I take my leftover amount of $410.76 and subtract my saving total of $410.76, that means I'm going to be left with $0. And that is how I get a zero-based budget where every dollar is accounted for. And then you can check to make sure you have a zero-based budget by taking your income total, subtracting your bill total, then subtracting your envelope total, then subtracting your sinking total, then subtracting your extra debt total, and then lastly subtracting your extra savings total, and that should give you $0, which it does. So that is a look at my May paycheck budget tracker. And once again, my May paycheck is going to cover all of my June expenses. Please let me know in the comment section how you liked this video. I am still budgeting using the Budget by Paycheck Workbook Excel version still, but I do also like using a pen and piece of paper. Let me know in the comment section which one you prefer. Would you like me to share my budget with you using the workbook and a pen? Or would you like me to share my computer screen and share with you my digital paycheck? So let me know in the comment section what you prefer. And in the workbook on this page, it does have a sheet for you to fill out your cash envelope breakdown. I am still going cashless for the majority of my cash envelopes. The only one that I am not cashless for is self-care. I do health and beauty. I do pull out money for health and beauty, and I pay cash for that category because I do find that many places do give discounts if you pay in cash, like the nail shop, and then when I get my facial they give a discount if you pay in cash. So I do want to continue to use cash for health and beauty, but all of the rest of my categories are cashless, and I'm using my Navy Federal Go card for those. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the family and the budget squad. Well, I hope that you have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. If you made it to the end of this video, please go ahead and leave a red heart. That way I know that you made it to the end of the video. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye! Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out my channel, and I truly appreciate your support.